Hey there. Just want to get this out to anybody that need to hear this. If you're having a hard time or um, not doing too well, I send my prayers out to you. I know with the state of the economy and everything, and like the irresponsibility and greed that our government and the corporations backing our our politicians perpetuate, it can be hard because they do things behind closed doors, and we can only try our best to make the most of the power we have. And I feel like a lot of that power comes in spending power. Stop spending into the system when you can. Don't spend on unnecessary bullshit because they're draining us dry and they're putting our backs against the wall. Our wages haven't increased at all in years, and our government keeps spending money on unnecessary bullshit instead of trying to balance the budget and trying to invest domestically into the American people and send a good chunk of that overseas or into some other BS that we are overspending on and stuff that we can't even afford anyway. I mean, and everything else is getting expensive due to inflation, and we cut, um, what was it? Oh, like the interest on like loans and stuff for like the rich, and now that's coming to bite us in the ass, the lower middle class. So, like I said, we gotta make the most of it, and it's kind of hard when there's so much pressure keep compounding on us. But at this point, I'm just hoping something breaks or gives, because this isn't working out for me, and I know it's not working out for a lot of other people. I remember my last job. I swear. I don't want to get into me that much, but they kept compiling work on top of me. They exposed me to dangerous hazards, like particularly environmental hazards. I didn't get treated right by my coworkers at all. And frankly, I'm glad I left that job, even if I'm in a job now that pays a little bit less. I mean, I'm working a little bit of flex shifts with this job too, so I'm trying to compound my money that way. Like, I get a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So, and I got my own little online shopping thing going on, so it's helping a little bit too. Funny enough, the only thing I'm really being successful in selling at the moment is a Christmas sweater. But you know what? Take my wins when I can get them, right? It's about all I can do at this point. Anyway, like, back to what I was saying. Despite all the struggles we're facing, the only thing we can do is try to be grateful for what we have and try to make the most of our spending habits. And a big part of that is not spending money on bullshit when you can, or stuff that you just don't need. Like, you don't need to impress anybody. Nobody, like, especially if you're a man, you are not impressing any women out here, bro. I'm sorry, but you're not. Okay? They don't give a shit. The only thing they care about is leeching off you. Okay? That's just a cold, hard ass truth. And the sooner you realize that, the better. Besides, you should be investing in yourself. not on chicks. Okay? And when you are investing in a chick, make sure she's worth it. You know? Make sure she ain't doing stuff behind your back. I mean, that's kind of hard with phones and the internet, but... Well... And make sure her energy matches yours. That's the thing. Because once that energy starts dying down, and she starts seeing you as less of a resource, and her emotions aren't there. Like, women are driven by their emotions. That's just the truth. We are driven by logic. Partly emotions, but logic. They're not. I'm sorry, but they're not. And what I find really funny is that the whole basis of our gender norms have been completely destroyed. And then, because they can get a job, we're not really the breadwinner because they can be just fine without us. At most, we're just tolerated. So, we're mostly only here as an option to them. We're not the supporter. And even if we are the supporter in a situation, loyalty and love is conditional. And above all else, if they don't respect you, and you're just a suck-up little worm trying desperately to keep them around and not really showing that you have boundaries, they just see you as a worm. You're just a big fucking worm that they're taking money out of you, bro. I mean, don't be stupid. I mean, I get that little friend in your pants is happy and all, but have some common fucking sense. Stop listening to that worm in your pants. Fuck. Oh my god. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've done some stupid shit for a little bit of clammy too. Don't get me wrong. And a lot of us have to learn the hard way. But we need to have some common sense. You know? I mean, besides having common sense, it's just, I don't know about y'all, but I haven't had a girlfriend in about a year. And she just kept, I'm not going to get into it, but it's like she just kept making excuses not to be with me. Like, I mean, she had some health issues and said I wasn't there enough. And I tried to be. Like, I was looking for a job at the time. I was like a chicken running around with my head cut off, but like, I had my own issues too. I was trying to be there for her, and I tried to be better at it, but it was not enough. The bitch left me. So, yeah. And then I'm here, and don't get me wrong, I am able to talk to women. Like, I'm able to set a good strategic amount of goals that we both have in common. Have a vibe for our hobbies, and our family, our goals, our job. Get all that all sorted out. Try to get a date. I go to a restaurant and she doesn't show up. Or it turns out that she was a he. Even get the fucking Adam's apple removed. That's what I have to look forward to when I go out on a date. Bullshit. Complete and utter bullshit. Sometimes I've already asked every possible question I could ask. And she's like, oh, I want to get to know you better. Yeah, I want to get to know you better too. But I don't like texting so much. I've already tried my best to get to know you. I've asked every possible question I could ask. Not only that, I am freaking... I'm an incel. I haven't had any in a while. And then I see these single moms that have the gall. They have the fucking nerve to say, oh, I want to wait until marriage. Oh, that didn't fucking stop you a couple months ago, did it? Or a couple years ago, did it, bitch? No. No, it did not. No. You bounced right on that dick. Because, unlike me, you respected that motherfucker. You respected that motherfucker. Well, respected or more attracted. You were into that bad boy look or whatever. I mean, y'all always go for the shitty fucking guys. And it's very rare for me to find one of them that were married before. Like, I have more respect for those women. Jesus. Like, it's one thing to have sex before marriage, but wear a fucking rubber, you stupid fuck. Or are you just looking to leech off men for child support? I've almost given up because of that statistic too. Both child support and divorce courts. It fucks us over. Like, the risk aren't even almost worth it. These women aren't almost worth it. Like, it's one thing to be pre-fucked, but when you're pre-fucked to the point where it's like 20 and up. Really, bitch? Really? God damn. I've fucked about maybe 5 women in my life. But you were like 20 and up? Damn. You really used that little coochie to get what you wanted. That's for damn sure. Anyway, I've ranted enough. Anyway, send my prayers out to you guys. I know it can be hard, but just stick it out there, because what other choice do we have? And don't want to self-delete or unalive or whatever. Don't do that, because what's the point? None of us know what's on the other side. None of us can really say we know. And I'm tired of people acting like they do when they don't. That's why realistically I cannot put 100% faith in, all the spiritual mumbo jumbo sides, some of the corruption, like slavery and conquering non-Christians and all that. I don't want to get into that, but and I mean, you guys can comment in the comment section. I'm not going to answer. Okay? Don't start harassing me or whatever. I'm not going to answer you. I got way too much shit going on in my life to care really what any of you say. I might look like a couple months down the line or whatever, but that's about all you're gonna get out of me. Just me looking, Anyway, I hope you guys have a good day. God bless. I'm sending my hearts out to y'all, and stay strong.